Hey guys, so today I have swatches of the Essie Summer 2022 collection. There are 6 polishes here altogether. I found these on Amazon. So these are actually available on Beyond Polish right now. They were not at the time that I filmed this intro, but obviously that was a very long time ago. I'm going to direct you guys there, partly because I have an affiliate code and partly because this is how Amazon delivered my package. 6 polishes here altogether, and I will get into the swatches. So the first polish is called It Sundown, and Essie describes this as a vibrant yellow-orange. So good formula on this one, especially for a yellow. It was a little bit streaky on the first coat, but it did level itself out fairly well. I did 2 coats for this one, but I do feel like after looking at it on camera, it did show a few more flaws than I would have preferred. So I would call this a 2 or 3 coater, just depending on your preference, though I do think that most people are going to be okay with 2 coats. So that is 2 coats of It Sundown. The next polish is called Coconuts for You, and Essie describes this as a warm, neutral tan with red undertones. This is a pretty solid 2-coat polish. I don't have a ton to say here. This was another really good formula. It does level itself out very well, covers completely in 2 coats. The only real comment that I have here is that it did dry significantly darker than it was when it was wet. So that is 2 coats of Coconuts for You. The next polish is called I'll See You Later, and Essie describes this as a vibrant magenta with blue undertones. This was another good formula that covers very well, levels itself out very well. I was good with this in 2 coats. I could see you maybe needing 3, just depending on your application or how white your nail line is, but I really don't think that that's very likely. And this is another one that dried a little bit darker than it was when it was wet. So that is 2 coats of I'll See You Later. The next polish is called Tropic Low, and Essie describes this as a shimmering mossy green with gold duochrome pearls. This one is definitely sheer on that first coat. There is a very fine shimmer in here that actually still sparkles pretty well for being so fine. There are definitely some brush strokes in that shimmer. This built up pretty well for me on that second coat, but I did end up doing 3 total because I still had some sheerness that I could see from certain angles. It covered completely for me in 3 coats, and I feel like the color got a bit more vibrant as well. The brush strokes that I had in this when it was wet really didn't change much after it was fully dry, so you do want to make sure that you're getting those as straight as possible on your final coat. So that is 3 coats of Tropic Low. The next polish is called Set the Tiki Bar High, and Essie describes this as a deep, vibrant purple with red undertones. This is another one that I really don't have a lot of words for. It's a good formula. It covers very evenly, levels itself out really well. This was not quite a 1-coater, but it was definitely pushing 1-coater territory. I think maybe if you use this a lot and it starts to thicken up a bit, you could get away with 1 coat of it. But I did need 2 coats here for full coverage. So that is 2 coats of Set the Tiki Bar High. And the last polish is called Revenge is a Beach, and this is described as a muted, dirty teal with yellow undertones. This is another very good formula. This could easily be a 1-coater. I did 2 just to make sure that I had everything covered, but I think most people could probably walk out the door with 1 coat of this one. This one does stain. I didn't have any staining in the video. I actually wanted to show you guys the staining, but I took the polish off so quickly when I did the swatch video that I didn't have any staining, but when I did my photo that you'll see at the end here, I did have staining and I didn't even think to take a picture of it. So be careful with this one. Use a good base coat. So that is 2 coats of Revenge is a Beach. Set the Tiki Bar High is actually the surprise favorite for me. I also do really like Tropic Low. This is a really unusual shifty green metallic gold. It's like very, very liquid looking, and it stays looking like that on the nails. But I still think that the purple is going to be my favorite. It's what I have on today, but I only have 1 coat on because I just like needed to get something on my nails really quick to film. Hopefully you can't tell from where you are like how bad this looks. But I will probably add a 2nd coat and a top coat to it sometime today. I'm not usually a purple person, but I think I've picked a couple purples this year so far as my favorite, so maybe I'm becoming a purple person. I don't know, but either way, that one is my favorite. So that is the Essie Summer 2022 collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later.